Welcome back to Kiro's Workshop. Today's first part of this micro mini series for But Make It Fashion is going to be Scandalous. Growing up, I watched a lot of cartoons, and one of my all-time favorite was Reese's. Not that I saw myself in any character, but I just lived for their adventures. And of course, being my gay little self, I loved the Ashleys, the most stylish girls from the school. They were basically the baby mean girls from our time. After Disney Plus premiere in Mexico, I binge-watched Reese's from the beginning to the end, yes, including movies, and I thought, I gotta make these girls as dolls. So, here we are. Since I'm uploading twice a month, and making the 4 girls would have taken me 2 complete months, I decided to make 2 dolls at a time, so I only spent 1 month on this. Today I'm starting this project with Ashley A, leader of the group, and Ashley B, Ashley A's right hand and second in charge. Come on, let's make this fashion. For Ashley A, I decided to recycle my very first doll I uploaded on my channel, Miss Victoria. She really deserves a second chance. Her base is a Meeshell Mermaid doll. I didn't want these videos to be extremely long, so I edited as much as possible. I begin like always drawing the eyes off camera, and later with a mixture of brown and ochre pastels I'm making the brows. I believe making the brows is my favorite part of the face. Off camera, I'll add the hair strokes. As I said before, But Make It Fashion is not about recreating the characters, but using them as a base to give the doll their essence only. Every single character from Reese's has black eyes, but not on my workshop. Ashley A's will be light blue. In my interpretation of A, she's the typical blonde, popular, stylish girl with piercing blue eyes. To give her face dimension, I'll highlight. Yes, as always, using a lighter pastel underneath her eyes, chin, and nose. I want the 4 of them to have amazing makeup, so I'm using looks from Ditte Schaal. Schaal? I don't know, I might be mispronouncing her name, but she's one of my favorite MUAs. Ashley A will have a very graphic pink liner, and pink ombre lips. I'll draw the eyeliner with colored pencil. And off camera, I'll use paint, and fill the scleras with white. Once done, I'm adding the pupils with black. Apply blush on her cheeks and nose. Some white pastel on the inner corner, and pink shadow on the lower lid. To bring her eyes to life, I'll add black pastel on top of the eye, trying to concentrate the pigment on the iris. And add some highlights on the brows. Off camera, I'll add the catch lights and glue on the false lashes. Time for Ashley B. For her, I'm also recycling an old project of mine, my Voodoo Witch Doctor. To be honest, Justine Dancer is the obvious choice for Ashley B. Just like with A, I began by giving her black eyebrows. And once done, sculpt them with an angle eraser. B's eyes will be light brown, not very light, but well, light enough. Remember that it's easier to start working on the eyes from light to dark. Well, at least for me it is. Ashley B's makeup is a simple black wing liner. And of course, yellow eyeshadow. This took me a while. Even though I used pure makeup pigment, I did like 5 layers. After the last layer, I painted the scleras with white. Once done, apply the black pastel on the eyes. And also some on the bottom lid, to create a smoky eye moment. To finish with base makeup, I'll add some Elmer's glue on the bottom lid, to glue on golden glitter. Okay, so I love improvising, but these dolls needed to be meticulously planned, so I made mini mood boards. Ashley's colors are pink and grey, and since she's the mean girl, I wanted to recreate this exact look from Emma Roberts' character from Scream Queens. To begin, I'm making her a pair of pink stockings. As I mentioned in the beginning, I didn't want this video to be extremely long, and I did most of the sewing off camera. Basically because I sewed almost everything on my sewing machine, and I sometimes find long footage of sewing a little bit tedious to watch. I also rarely use patterns, but these looks really require them. For A's outfit I made a blouse pattern, a coat, and a skirt. I made this front cross skirt with houndstooth fabric, that, not gonna lie, looks extremely cool. But this fabric is a fraying nightmare. Look at that. Gross. Made her a white blouse with velcro on the back. I want all of the clothes to be removable. And this gorgeous pink fog fur coat, my favorite piece, and also a nightmare to sew. These are the pink stockings perfectly fitted. And Ashley A always wears a pink headband, so I'm using this head as a mannequin to lay down a piece of pink ribbon. Bring my friend Yoo-hoo and rhinestone the crap out of this headband. You know I live for symmetrical stuff, and making these just gave me life. So just enjoy watching this time lapse. Ah, so good. Look at that. Ugh, so good. For her shoes, I'm using these Catherine Deneuve peep-toe booties and paint them white. Off camera, I painted the platform pink and the bottoms nude. To give them some shine, I'll give them one coat of pearl paint. And to give them some extra shine, more rhinestones on the heels. This was so therapeutic. I mean, come on, don't you want those heels? A done. Time for B. Ashley B's colors are white and yellow. I wanted to give her short curly hair, but I changed that in the end. I begin by making this coat pattern and sew it on yellow tulle. This is the most worthless coat ever, because it serves you for nothing but to look good. But I mean, that's how runway fashion works most of the time, am I right? If I could describe this look in one word, it would be layers. For the first layer, I made a teeny tiny bralette that I absolutely love. And the second layer is this lace top. Now, the skirt We all know making scaled skirts is hard, because the fabric obviously doesn't fold the same way. I made this circular skirt, but I hate it, big time. So I decided to complicate my life and made a very elaborate pattern for a puffed skirt. This pattern has 3 darts to create that puffiness. I used to make a lot of patterns like this when I was at fashion school, and god, aren't they complicated? So after I finished this thing, I realized I took wrong some measurements, so I had to start all over again. And this is the final pattern, with way more darts than the first one. Cut it on the yellow fabric and mark where I needed to fold all those darts in place. And well, you're watching me struggle hard time with this, so I decided to finish it off camera. Long story short, my pattern was a complete mess, and ended up not looking like I planned, but it was an easy fix. So this is the ugly skirt. All loose and sloppy and, well, ugly. Versus the definitive skirt that looks more fashionable and very structured. That kinda looks like clown puffy pants from the back, or those ridiculous shorts that Sora from Kingdom Hearts wears, but I actually like it. I still have a love-hate relationship with the back, but I might redo them later. For her shoes, I'm using Justine's original high sandals, that I paint them black, but look disgusting with the outfit. So I painted them also pearly white later, and we are finally done. And here they are, Ashley Armbruster and Ashley Bowlett. I am so in love with these two. Each one has such a different style, but they look like they belong together. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about them, and what's your favorite look. And well, stay tuned for the second part, that will be arriving by the end of this month. And as always, don't forget to support the workshop by liking this video. Remember that sharing is caring, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. This really helps my channel to grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next time. Kiro out!